He had a 9-darter this weekend.
There you go. I knew. Man, this is what happens. When you prove my points for me right after I say them, it makes you just...
I have brain notes.
So nice. All right, as we are going to get off and running, thumbs up from Dougie Bame.
Throw first, game on.
We barely heard Jeff Good there at the end.
Yeah, the commander-in-chief of dart wrangling.
83.
I should say darter wrangling.
He's the darter wrangler.
60.
There's a lot of R's there. Sean Mitchell currently 4-1 up on Rob Donnelly. Mitchell, another one of those players that is trying to get in the Continental Cup Tour Finals.
60.
Being held in Philadelphia this year. October 18th and 19th.
Great dart town.
100.
I believe tickets will be on sale soon for the Continental Cup, if not already. Go to champdarts.com for all that information.
58.
Yeah, I was not going to be able to finish your sentence there.
That's fair. Leonard Gates, Jason Watt out there currently going on.
85.
And look at that for a top 32 matchup.
Yeah.
Jeff Springer and John Part.
John Part, another one of those players, outside shot looking in for the Continental Cup.
100.
Yeah, Part needs to keep plugging along there. And I tell you what, a 13-darter to fire it up.
That'll do.
With Jeff Springer on 116.
46.
These matches super competitive straight away.
$140.
And don't get it twisted. Jason Watt has the game to take out a Leonard Gates.
And this just in. Tickets are on sale for the Continental Cup Tour Finals. And a lot of tickets have been sold so far, so make sure to get on that sooner rather than later.
Well, and just where that's at.
Columbia Social Club.
That's, yeah. There'll be a lot of locals that that will come to this. And it's close enough to draw from New York, which has a good community that comes out to these live events. So if you do want tickets, it would definitely behoove you, especially if you want some of the special packages and things that they put together for them.
Yeah, a lot of cool things available.
$60.
Noble just trying to put some pressure on Bame. Leg number 1.
Yeah, double top for a hole to throw.
Game shot.
And Bame hits it. One nothing score line. This is one of those situations where
57.
Noble stands very far over to the left side of the Yaki.
$31.
Doug confused on who threw that second dart. It seems like
yes. Yes, only 31 points from Bame there.
100.
Noble's throw. It's a good one. Bame, though, struggling again, average-wise. He only averaged
93.
77 in the first match. Well below his standard.
$59.
Yeah, and just watching Brady throw, I have a feeling that the averages we saw at the Open maybe don't tell the entire story
139.
for Brady, as we see Doug finally finding a couple of big trebles.
John Part 2-0 lead now on Jeff Springer. It's Still averaging 104.
93. $140.
Big 140 from Bame at the right time to put some pressure on the throw. He will be the first to a finish.
$59. $58. $66.
All right, Bame tops. Break a throw and a 2-0 lead. Double 10. Goes in. And it is a 2-0 lead for Doug Bame. 17 dart break.
$100.
A little bit more consistent here from Doug.
And we can definitely tell based on our camera angle here that Noble keeps moving over to the left a little bit more.
Yeah, and I pulled up Brady. Has 4 matches logged in our system. One from
84.
Montauk in the Canadian Tour back in 21, and then also from the Niagara Falls event, events 9, 10, and 11 of this year. Each losses only went in a total of 2 legs in all 4 of those matches, but that's where that 60-some comes from. So not a really big amount of legs to kind of judge, and if you're not getting past the first round, you may not really be able to kind of stretch out and show what you can do. So
John Part up to 105 average on Jeff Springer, 3-0 lead. As Adam Savada and Kylie Edmonds will be getting going here shortly on our second streaming board.
59.
Yeah, David Cameron and Caden Newberry coming down to earth a little bit more, both in the 90s now. Cameron leading that one 3-2, so not out of the woods
66.
in his top 32 match. Same with Watts and Gates. 2 apiece, both in the 80s.
Yeah, a lot of implications.
44.
John Part just adding to that total, keeping it above 100. 4-0 on Jeff Springer. Jeff maybe just running into a buzzsaw here.
140.
Yeah, John Part 6 points back of Jeff Smith, which means he needs a top 4 to get at least 8 points to jump into the Continental Cup Tour Finals. Although technically he can still jump Jack Robinson with a top 8 if Jack loses in the next round.
Is Robinson on 34 points?
Yes. Right at this moment.
So Brady going double-double here.
40.
Unable to convert.
So 112 for Bame to put a lot of hurt.
Yeah, 21 darter, but he won't care.
92.
Not happy with that last dart.
Brady Noble for a break back here. 56.
$36.
Not happy with that effort.
Yeah, opportunity lost, potentially.
Game shot.
Doug gets it in. Wire width inside. And that's the beautiful thing and the annoying thing about this game. You're living on a wire. 3-0 lead for Bame. Dart players are just glorified trapeze artists.
58.
They live and die by the wire.
I was going to say I've done my fair share of mental gymnastics, but that's not what you
100.
meant.
It is not.
Yeah, if you're not paying attention on Dart Connect, so many good things to be watching here. John Part completes
42.
the demolition job of Jeff Springer, 5-0. Averaging just under a ton, falls to a 97 in the end.
134.
It looks like Jeff Springer gave a pretty decent account of himself too in that match.
Yeah, that's one of those where sometimes you just get beat by one of the best to ever play.
Yeah, you shake hands and move on. Setup shot here for Doug. Steady ton will leave him a finish. He wants more.
Continues to be professional on his way to the finish line here.
Yeah, again, not the heights that we've come to expect
32.
at times from Doug, but finishes this even in 6 darts, and he's one away from moving into the top 16.
59.
Yeah, and to be fair, so far he has not had to throw out the heights that he is used to achieving, and based on what we've seen out of Doug in the past, he does rise to the occasion when he needs to, most of the time.
95.
So, leaving a lot in the tank for later on. He's conserving the gas.
Yeah. He's the sprinter. He's coming down the track, looking over his shoulder.
28.
He's trying to be a late breaking horse today.
You got the European
99.
Championships going on with the PDC right now, and it's always funny to hear
Game shot.
their conversations. Good finish there from Doug. I heard Webster say the other day, he's like, yeah, I was never a 2 matches in one day kind of guy. I was like, oh my gosh, must be nice.
Yes,
my man.
exactly.
180.
And that's a 180 from Doug Bame. He tried to give the point to the camera. He did it a little bit too late.
Yeah.
The only thing that's disappointing about that 180.
45.
Yeah, kind of an exclamation point here at the start of what is probably the final leg.
$100.
Trying to slowly support conservation and sea turtles.
In the background.
60.
All right, Bame. 2-2-1 after 6.
96.
We'll come back with 125.
Leaving the fun one.
50.
It's a lot cooler when you do this with 5 bowls.
Doesn't really need to go that route. We'll see. Yeah, the showman.
He didn't do this because it might have shown a disrespect, but I'm almost a little bit surprised he didn't just go bullseye, bullseye, or try to go bullseye, bullseye, just knowing Doug as the showman that he's trying to be
100.
and that he's becoming. 64 left for No Name. And it's 888. And that's not Doug's fault. Gordon just didn't say it out loud.
Yeah, I didn't give him the
56.
wind up.
David Cameron up 4-3 on Caden Newberry.
Yeah, David. There it is. 5-3. David Cameron takes it down.
Gates Watts. 3-3 score line.
Yeah, both right at an 80, so very standard average
6.
between the two of them.
Well, Doug leaves himself the madhouse. Really not what he wanted to do with Noble on 188.
$34.
For the match,
No score.
It's actually kind of impressive because he was walking forward as he shot those last 2 darts for them to be as close to the double.
$40.
Oh.
So you have some experience with 6 on 20. I found that less impressive as well. Because I've thrown those darts walking towards as well. Doug Bame takes out the Madhouse first dart there for the 5-0 victory. And unfortunately, Brady still only has 2 legs to his name in the CDC program. But, again, I just to me, just from the outside looking in, just not able to really stretch out and see what he can do just yet.
A lot of implications here on Judgment Day, as I believe we're going to take a look at those updated standings. Not updated standings as of right now, but as of coming into today. That great graphic from Mr. McMahon, as you can see right there. Leonard Gates right now currently down 4-3 to Jason Watt, which opens up the door for Jim Long to maybe get that top spot. Jim Long right now taking on Jack Robinson, who's trying to solidify his spot in the Continental Cup Tour Finals. If Jack Robinson loses this, then it only takes a top 8 from a Sean Mitchell, a John Part, in order to jump Jack into that spot.
Yeah, that's man, what a tough spot to be in. The guy that's gotten second in both of our events prior to today, need to best him to put yourself into a better position. But we'll see how Jim's doing. I mean, he's been playing extremely well, able to pull off some Houdini acts. Almost beat a very well-scoring Jake Womack yesterday. Ultimately falling in the deciding leg. Actually, both finals fell in a deciding leg.
Gates will end at 108 if he loses this match. And right now, Jason Watt will come back with double 4 remaining. And we all know no one misses double 4.
No one misses double 4.
So, Jason Watt for the match there. And, again, that will solidify Leonard Gates at 108 points total, which brings in still David Cameron by point differential can actually cancel out Gates making it, but Watt does not take out the double 4. Soldier 77, and then he'll be throwing for the match too. The type of escape artist that Gates has been. You don't win 11 titles without a little bit of luck from time to time.
Yeah, well, and be able to finish these kind of mid-range shots. This is that's how titles are won. In the 61s, low hundreds.
Gates does not take it out though.
Yeah, he missed darts though. That's what I see from that score. So Jason Watt to kind of settle it out.
And reminder, guys, we are watching this just live on Dart Connect. Exact same thing that you can be doing. If you have that dart nerd in you that just likes to watch numbers like we do constantly. And Jason Watt does defeat Leonard Gates. So Leonard Gates will finish at 108 points. Jim Long at 102. That means a top 8 with with leg differential gets him that top spot. Stowe Buntz now a chance to potentially get Leonard Gates if Stowe Buntz wins this tournament today. And David Cameron can actually spoil some fun from some players with a victory in today's tournament as well, depending on the leg differential. So a lot of things, a lot of implications going on right now. Let's look at that leg differential real quick. The plus-minus for Gates, though, is 117. Never mind. Gates is going to win that plus-minus differential. So, still definitely solidified in the top 3 is Leonard Gates.
So, going to the World Championships.
Yes. Unofficially, as long as there's obviously chances that we are wrong, but unofficially Leonard Gates is qualified for the Ali Pali stage.
Yes, which coming into this weekend he would have expected even a little bit more. Probably another title, probably to finish atop that point list. But to do enough work before now to at least solidify a spot on the Ali Pali stage would be fine with him. As we see Chris Swanson and Nick Lindberg back to our stage here. Saw both of these men in action prior to now.
Gates will be returning to the World Arts Championship for the first time since 2023. And actually, I believe he played in the WDF World Championship that year, so this might be his first time on the Ali Pali stage. Is that correct? That can't be correct.
No, I don't think that's correct.
No, definitely not correct. He did play in the PDC World Championship.
Yeah.
In 2023. I thought so. Usually you don't play in both the WDF and the PDC World Championships in the same year.
Yeah,
but I believe that was a weird
sounded
time
odd. Sounded odd to me.
All right, so exciting there from Leonard Gates. He does wrap up one of those spots. Confirmed. Well, unconfirmed.
Unofficially.
Still projected Jim Long, Stowe Buntz, but David Cameron, Alex Bowman, Adam Savada can still play spoiler. Chris Swanson had a fantastic first-round matchup against Larry Butler, averaging almost 78 in the process. Lindberg averaged 82. This is a last 32 match. Here we go. Lindberg still outside shot to make the Continental Cup Tour Finals. He only needs a top 8 today. So, win 2 more. That's the goal.
Yeah, and he'll really like his chances in this one. Again, just nothing against Chris, just not the opponent that he may have expected, which will settle him down.
Here is Chris Swanson, the Michigander.
Yeah, struggling early again. I was hoping after what ultimately was a decent performance from him against Larry that we'd kind of come in firing. But it looks like he's going to need to find his spot again.
Adam Savada's first 9 average in that first match, 110.
That boy good.
That boy is good. He scores better than most. Jim Long, Jack Robinson, 3-3 scoreline. Alex Spellman, Hossie Hicks, 4-2 lead for Alex Spellman. We know the 2 players that stand in Nick Lindberg's way for a Continental Cup spot. It's Chris Swanson, and then it's Doug Bame.
Yeah, and honestly, if he can get through this one, I mean, Doug will start the match as the favorite, but really, he's going to have to raise it to another level, I think. But I don't want to count too many chickens. Nick's got to get through this first one to get to Doug. Double 10 will be the first step of 5 here to get there. He's got plenty of time with Chris back on 298 after 15 darts. And look at this, Jack Robinson fighting for his life, 3-3 against Jim Long.
Jim Long, an outside shot, a top 4 will get him that number 1 seed.
Yeah, both these players playing for some pretty big stakes, relative stakes to both of them.
Great dart there from Lindberg. Gets it done. 1-0 scoreline. Swanson getting the start. Again, finding it right into the treble 20 on dart 1. And we're going to see that Clevey dart or
the Joe Brooks.
The Joe Brooks from time to time.
Yeah, dealing with a grip change that has produced some type of an elbow leak in that makes him push and pull the dart.
Lindberg. Now technically 10 legs away from the Continental Cup Tour Finals.
We got the leg count.
The leg counter is
Sean
running.
Green.
Hey, might as well keep everybody just completely up to date.
We need a little graphic in the corner. How many legs away is Nick Lindberg?
John Part is currently playing Matt Prescott in the top 16. And if you're wondering who Matt Prescott is, you're not alone in that, which, without no disrespect to Prescott, who won his first 2 rounds to make to this top 16, obviously. But John Part on 29 points, if he wins this, that guarantees him 6 points, which puts him tied with Jeff Smith at 35.
And Jack Robinson just survived.
Wow.
8 leg darts to go up 4-3 against Jim Long.
And if Robinson loses this and Part wins,
he's
in
straight away. Well, he then
projected
holds that, that last spot.
Yeah, we're going to use the word projected a lot.
Yeah, and unofficial.
Yes.
You just got
unofficially projected.
Just 2 dudes on microphones. Don't give
no
us
dart
any power.
math, but not, normal point total math. And until our bosses confirm any information, we will not say confirmed.
Yeah, and look at that. Chris, good comeback here from Chris.
And he's going to get darts for 75.
Yeah, fighting back on his throw here. And only the second leg. So he really took that first leg. Lindberg won it comfortably. But he's been back in the races. 18 for tops.
He had been drilling doubles in that first match.
Oh, yeah, the double top was free there for Swanson.
You can see he is wondering what the heck just happened there. Tops for Lindberg to break, and a little snatchy. A lot of snatchy.
Yeah, Lindberg wanting to get this over with.
That's the double 6. Now for double 4.
Double. We all know about double 4 and how nobody misses it.
I'm shocked. But he makes up for it on the double 2. 1-1 score line, hold a throw, and you can see what it meant to him. Fist pump. Again, settler.
Yeah, really not at the races at all in that first leg, and then put together something decent to fight back. And there it is, tied up 4 apiece. Jim Long with the start in the deciding leg in that consequential match we're following along here on Dart Connect between Jack Robinson and Jim Long. Jim Long trying to get the first spot on the overall point list. Jack Robinson trying to sneak his way into the Continental Cup.
Yeah, right now projected in that 16th spot is Jack Robinson. But John Park currently up 2-0 on Matt Prescott. Chris Swanson. Trying to take out the Ohioans as a Michigander.
Yeah, back to back. Larry Timmy scalps would be big.
And in college football world, this is massive.
Oh gosh, this is burn your couch in the front yard.
I can't say I'm a big enough fan of college football to know what that reference is.
No, things get shoddy in college towns when the Seeds lose. Yeah, smart here from Swanson.
Stowe Buntz currently taking on Ben Gardner out there. 3-2 lead for Buntz. Stowe right now, slight lead in that third spot, but he's the most in trouble out of everybody there. Dave Cameron only 2 points behind. Alex Bowman 5 points behind. So Stowe will need to keep running.
And despite the good fortune to take that 4-3 lead, Jack Robinson just not at the races in this decider. Jim Long on 40.
And Swanson, this is a huge settler if he can take out this 119. And based on that last match, this is where his timing has been immaculate. But not there.
So Jack Robinson is out, so he will have to wait and see.
Have to dodge John Part winning his match.
The finishing of some of the guys behind him.
Double 5 goes in for Nick Lindberg again. He's hit that now twice in this match. It's a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, just holds a throw. So again, nothing too crazy for Chris to get all bent out of shape about. Part does take a 3-0 lead though in his top 16 match. And Jason Roker 3-0 up on John Liggett. He's another one that I think is maybe too far out.
Roker's at 27.5. He would need to, in order to jump into that spot, at 34 points, He'd need a top 4.
Top 4.
And again, if John Part wins, then it'd be 35 points, which means second or first. Again, Judgment Day here for the CDC. Who's going to the Continental Cup Tour Finals and getting to the top 16? Who is going to the World Darts Championship top 3 in the standings? Or number 1 Canadian, number 1 American, and then third place, which right now is working out with us just saying top 3.
Yep. So again, Swanson picks his throw to score well enough to be first to a finish after 12 darts.
Pressure can be put on by Lindberg. And it will.
Shot is on. Oh, he switches over to the 14.
Would you have?
No, absolutely not. No, especially, I mean, he's been doing some smart things counting-wise. He clearly knows how to move around the board. Nick Lindberg now 112. Double top. Doesn't go. But no, I would if I was him, I would be less worried about those moves. Just try to find the big triple that he can. Double 10 into the 15. So 5 if he comes back. Lindberg, though, 3 clear at 40.
Yeah, and most likely Lindberg going to take care of that as he does so.
Yeah, usually hits those.
3-1 lead now for Lindberg. Race to 5, our last race to 5 on our stream.
Lindbergh 7 away.
Yep. From Isn't it fun? It's more fun than you thought it was going to be, huh? And John Part 2 legs away.
Ew. Ooh, it was a fancy ton there from Lindbergh to start this fifth leg.
John Part up 4-0 on Matt Prescott. 2 legs away from projected into that spot, which is, if both of these gentlemen continue to run, then Jeff Smith is in a lot of trouble.
Very true.
And Lindbergh dragging it over. Womack does defeat Albert Anstey 5-1. Excuse me. Continues his run from his title yesterday. You want to talk about implications? Sean Mitchell, who is right now trying to get to at least a top 8, is doing battle against his good friend Joey Lenal in that last 32. And I can tell you right now, Joey is not going to let him have that, because Joey's going to sit there and want to talk so much about Sean after that's over. Part now a 5-0 lead on Prescott.
So just as quickly as Jack Robinson was unofficially in, he may be unofficially out.
We apologize for any technical difficulties. Stream number 2 is currently having a situation. It's in a situationship with itself.
It's just about to say that as well, as we see Joey Lenal put his first leg on the board, and Nick Lindberg puts his 4th leg on the board, 1 away now.
A 125 average for Joey Lenal on leg number 1. which equates to
12 darter.
And Swanson definitely struggling way more in this match than he was in the previous one. Did get a huge victory over Larry Butler, but looking like Nick Lindberg is just going to masterfully pull this one. To solidify a date with Doug Bame, who will try to play spoiler to Lindberg getting into the Continental Cup. Part 5-0 up now on Matt Prescott.
Oh, Nick Lindberg spraying him. Against the darts. Probably too much for Swanson anyways, but Nick needs to continue to sharpen his game because we know Doug will come into that. The favorite. And if he doesn't, he's going to get swept aside.
Yeah, Doug's still not quite throwing his game yet, but I expect both those players to kind of be at a higher quality than we've seen so far today if Lindberg does pull out this victory. Lanal up 2-0 now on Sean Mitchell. John Part does defeat Matt Prescott 6-0. So Jack Robinson no longer projected into the top 16. Spoiled by John Part. Guaranteed 6 points at least for Part, puts him at 35. Robinson only got to 34, so John Part now in that 16th spot. And John Part will do battle with the winner of Jason Watt, Jason Roker match, which
Ooh, that's a good one.
could be
Watt coming off a Gates W. Roker, obviously a dangerous player.
could be a much tougher draw for John than that. This for the match. No. So Swanson.
Real one back. Seven to do. Was looking for the one there for 24. Should be 3-2-2. There's the 3. Can you keep it straight? Pushes just left, but does fall low. But Lindberg again with 3 clear at 40. Don't think he's going to let this slip again.
Double 10 does go in for Nick Lindberg. And that is the match. Lindberg 5, Chris Swanson 1. Swanson's got to feel good about the day. Does defeat Larry Butler. 5-1 victory. Averaged almost 78 in the process of doing so. But Nick Lindberg, a lot more to play for, and gets the job done. Lindberg now 6 legs away from the Continental Cup. So a lot of action still coming your way on Judgment Day. Right now, John Part has put himself in a position, which is really cool, we'll see if he can continue to run.
I think if we go back to the tape, you asked me out of those people who would do it. Part was the pick.
There you
after
go.
I fence sat on everybody else. But no, we're gonna get to follow along with Nick's journey here. We've got him and Doug coming up next.
Yep. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with that on C2C Judgment Day right after this.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Hitcore is the streaming entertainment alternative. Live concerts and comedy? Hitcore has it. Premium high-def audio and video? Hitcore has it. A customizable entertainment experience? Hitcore has that as well. No app? No problem. Set up an account, decide what you want to watch, buy it, then press play. It's that easy. Hitcore is live and on demand 24/7. Hitcore, where every live event becomes your experience.
Would you close your eyes? Do you feel alive? Do you know I'm going crazy for you tonight?
Welcome back. You're watching the CDC Judgment Day, the final event of the 2024 Championship Darts Circuit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to beautiful Brownsburg, Indiana for Judgment Day here for the CDC. This match has a lot of implications on the line. Nick Lindberg looking to try to qualify for the Continental Cup Tour Finals. That has not been on his mind at all today, officially. He is doing battle against Doug Bame. I'm Sean Green, joined by Gordon Dixon. Gordon, you happened to talk to Lindberg before this match. What do you have to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, you got the first part for sure that's worth mentioning. Not paying attention to those races. He didn't really know where he fell in it, and honestly, again, he wins tournaments. He's won tournaments, so that's going to be his expectation. The other thing, and I'm kind of upset that I didn't catch it. He is throwing conversion points in his soft tips today because he had a point break in his steel.
Interesting.
So, same barrel shape, the whole 9 yards. But as anybody that's is used to that, or has a soft tip version of whatever they throw in steel, it's close, but it's not the same.
Correct.
So that's one of the things that he's dealing with, and it sounds like
he's talking about it right now with Doug.
He's gonna give Doug the down low as well.
He's like, oh, so your points broke? All right, so now the weight's a little bit different now for today, huh?
Yeah. What do you do with your left hand when you throw?
Do you breathe in or breathe out?
Yeah. Do you use the flight as like an aiming device?
Which eye are you dominant with? And how do you know? All things that can throw off your opponent.
All excellent starting conversations for any dart match.
And they're laughing at our jokes, obviously.
So we got a top 32 match finishing up between Jason Brandon and Joey Beecroft. Brandon up 3-0 in that one. We extend the format here in the top 16.
It grows to a race to 6. Best of 11. Doug Bame multitasking with his jersey today. It is obviously America first, but Buffalo Bills colors as well. He is a Buffalo Bills fan. And it is Sunday here in North America, which means one thing only. Football.
Oh.
NFL football.
Yeah, Sundays are for football. They try
And
to do
darts.
that Sundays is for bowling or whatever that was.
What?
Terrible promotion. Swing and a miss.
Yeah, who do you think you are? I am. As Chris Swanson heads up to do the chalking duties. Did talk to him yesterday after he helped chalking late in the day. He said he likes doing it. He feels pretty confident doing so, and he showed that yesterday in his chalking duties. Of course, again, getting a big scalp today. Defeated Larry Butler in the opening round. Just one thing that kind of can spark you heading into next season, into the next year on tour, and give you a little bit of confidence moving forward.
Well, yeah, anytime you're struggling, you have to be able to draw positives from whatever is there, and taking out Larry Butler, regardless of where it is in the tournament, is always going to be a positive.
Outside.
It would have been tough to catch those are the conversion points in the soft tip darts, to be fair. They are very, very similar looking. The conversions actually blend in really nicely to the barrels
Outside.
there. Adam Savada up 5-2 on Brian Finland.
Outside.
They're going round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Like Trailer Park Girls.
Bullseye.
That was a 25, right?
25.
Yes.
20. They're both 25s. They're
Yeah,
both
yeah,
25s.
yeah.
25.
Lindberg's like, I'm pretty sure I can see the.
Outside.
On again, outside.
This is a bit of a look at how this is going to go in the match. Usually when the bull is a good battle, the match tends to be as well. But Doug Bame will get the start in this race to 6 on CDC Judgment Day.
180.
As Chris Swanson practicing his calling. Nick looked at him like, why didn't you announce my score?
Yeah, we'll see 9 darts from each of these guys, and we'll get underway.
Doug only got 4 into the perfect 9 there.
Savada up 5-2 out on the floor against Brian Fenlon. Jason Watt and Roker tied at 2 apiece.
And the winner of that match will get John Part in the quarterfinal of the Watt-Roker match.
And again, of those 3 guys, they're all going to be happy with that.
Yep. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, John Part's the name regardless. I understand that. But yeah, I mean, they're going to feel confident that they can come through there. And look at this matchup. David Cameron and Jake Womack in the top 16.
Yeah, Jake Womack, winner last night, trying to play spoiler to David Cameron.
90.
Cameron starts off the weekend on Friday with a 9-darter. What a wonderful start. It has gone straight downhill since then because he went from...
Yeah, he won the match that he hit the 9-darter.
Yep.
And then promptly lost the next match and lost the next match.
Yes. And now he finds himself on the outside looking in for the World Darts Championship.
96.
Which he was projected to be in that spot heading into this weekend. Was actually projected in that spot the entire tour season up until this weekend.
60.
And again, Lindberg, he wins this match. It puts him ahead of Jeff Smith, which really kind of solidifies him in that Continental Cup Tour Finals.
Yeah, because Jeff Smith's sitting in the 15th
60.
spot, not
Yep.
even in the potential 16th spot.
He's on the bump spot.
$60.
Yeah, we might as well call this Bump Day here on Judgment Day, since we're in Indy, and that's Indy 500 thing. Back when there were like 50 cars that were trying to qualify for the Indy 500 out of 33 spots. Jason Brandon, Joey Beecroft, 4-2 lead for Brandon. Alex Spellman up 3-0 on Steve Warnock.
100. Doug, you require 132.
Spellman, another one of those players within 5 points of Stowe Buntz.
Shots on here for Doug. Over to the 16. Looks like he may be looking up.
64.
Yeah, I went ahead, tried to leave 28 instead of tops. But Lindberg, ooh,
Needed-
that he got a little
24.
stuck there on dart 3.
Doug, you
Yeah,
require
needed a
68.
triple to get to a finish there, and Yeah, not even close. So 56-42 left after the Flyer double 7.
6-10 wire.
See where he chooses to set up from here. And that'll be another frustration from Nick Lindberg, as he would have got a shot if he could have kept in closer order here.
Yeah, starting to miss some darts into the 1.
24.
Missing
Dougie
darts to the
required
right.
32.
Yeah, and still not at a finish. So 6 if he needs them.
Game
It's only
shot.
gonna take
first dart,
one.
Doug Bame. Nick to throw first.
And Doug Bame takes a 1-0 lead.
Nick not going to worry too much about that one. With throw for Doug.
81.
That leak into the 1 will eventually start to worry him.
What typically causes that leak into the 1?
For a right-hander, he's usually
57.
pulling it.
Like just staying in his hand just a little bit too long?
Yeah, so when you're
180.
following through, you're hanging on to it past perpendicular. So technically speaking, if we slowed down these throws, you would see almost all of these players are
85.
actually let go of the dart just before the forearm becomes perpendicular to the floor.
85.
This is why I ask the smart people those questions, because you learn something new every day.
That's just regurgitating, really. nothing.
99. Nick
No
required
insight other than
155.
seeing enough people throw darts.
Cameron currently up 2-0 and Jake Womack out there on the floor. Reminder, you can follow along with us on Dart Connect.
46.
It's easy. All you have to do is hit the PDC tab, and it will pull up CDC event number 14, which is this bad boy.
100. Nick, you require 109.
109 left for Lindberg for a hole to throw. Treble 19. Would have left 32. Now it's just setup play. And we've seen Doug do crazier things than hit a 160.
69. Doug, you require 160.
Not going to do it this time.
He's going to ask some questions, though.
100. Nick, you require 40.
Nick has done well, though. We have seen him miss 3 clear. But for the
Game
most
shot.
part,
Nick Lindberg.
very
Doug to throw
clinical
first.
finisher. And it's 1 apiece. Jason Watt 4-3 up on Roker with a 93
55.
average. Good standard there between those two players. Spellman and Warnock 3-1. Spellman leads.
140.
Cameron up 2-1 on Jake Womack.
Sean Mitchell did lose to Joey Lenall 5-1. So that means that really does come down to now
81.
Nick Lindberg, John Part, and Jeff Smith.
$60.
Well, and Roker with an outside chance, right?
Yes, a very outside shot. But with Watt now at 5-3, that might be.
Yeah, that
81.
might not be a question any longer. Very quickly. So Lindberg taking the darts here in the third leg. 140 or better leaves him a finish. It's not going to happen. So
45.
kind of giving it back to Doug here on throw.
$100.
I have a special place for orange and blue. It's my high school Galleon Tigers.
Yeah, orange
Colors.
and blue. See, I
180.
was always a little bit great 180 there from Lindberg. disappointed because I never got like really cool colors for school. It was always red, white, and blue, no matter where it was.
100.
Does it say
Nicky
homeschool?
requires 76.
No. Hamilton Southeastern Royals. So Royals, Royal Blue. Yeah, it was annoying.
61 for Lindberg.
Got to go 11 bowl over here,
Yeah,
right?
he's got it. We'll see how big he goes if he tries for that treble. Oh, my.
Out of all the options in all of the dart world, those were two of my least likely ones.
My guess is a miscount. I almost guarantee
Okay.
you that was a miscount.
14 or treble. Double 11. And just goes
73.
inside.
Nicky require 32.
So Lindberg for a break of throw.
$16. Doug,
And you
require
have got to
11.
take advantage of those when those opportunities knock.
Yeah, Doug getting off the hook here.
Game
And
shot.
he hits
Doug
it.
Bame.
And Doug, a
Throw
little,
first.
some version of a sigh of relief. Just to hold a throw, but it's a 2-1 lead now for Bame.
The open mouth breathing. But again, while it was an
100.
opportunity squandered, still on throw. Have to keep that in mind if you're Nick Lindberg.
$97.
Oh.
45.
Unlucky there. So Doug now, first big chance here on Lindberg's throw to put some pressure to break.
82.
David Cameron now 4-1 up on Jake Womack.
26.
I do have confirmation our next match on our main streaming board will be the winner
60.
of the Jason Roker, Jason Watt match and John Part. So another
58.
opportunity to call a match of a 3-time world champion.
Love it. Never turn those down. And Bame stolen the darts here. Oh, and he's doing it in a big fashion here.
123.
Count them on up, a 1, 2, 3. This is
Should
amazing
be
how
bull.
he did not go
87.
bull.
Doug, you require 139.
Some counting woes from Lindberg.
Yeah, surprised. 69 to do. Plenty of options. Could stay on the 19 to set him up for the next turn. Triple 13.
87.
45. Yep. One of the plethora of options I was alluding to.
$100. Doug, you require 52.
52 left for Bame. Double 16. That was a slack dart.
20.
And that makes it harder to hit
Nicky
the
require
third
85.
one. Lindberg to hold the throw, 85.
Yeah, can kind of get out of jail here. Lindberg squandered opportunities to break Bame.
Shot. Nick
Bame
Lindberg.
squandering opportunities
Doug, throw first.
to break Lindberg, and we are all square, 2 apiece. Play the Blame Bame.
Game.
134.
Too stupid for me to continue.
That's fair. You might as well finish it, though.
No, you're right.
Nobody likes a quitter. It
41.
will be John Part versus Jason Watt as that quarterfinal matchup. And let's give a huge shout-out to Watt making a run today.
Yeah, I wonder if the ceiling's high enough in our streaming room.
140.
He did that with a 90 average over Roker. And now Roker no longer can qualify.
Yep.
So now it
85.
definitely comes down to 3 gentlemen for 2 spots, one of which can do nothing about it.
100.
Of course, the dynamic becomes if Lindberg wins this match, Part will have to win in order to qualify.
82. Doug require 127.
Wait, aren't those the 2 that are going to surpass
No, so right
Smith and?
now Part is
119.
tied with Smith, but with the leg differential, it goes to Jeff Smith. But he is ahead of Robinson at 35.
Oh,
they're both
so
at
he just needs
35.
additional points too.
If Lindberg wins this
41.
match, he will be at 35 and a half. So technically, Jeff Smith would still hold that 16th spot off of the
Game
leg
shot,
differential.
Doug Bame.
So John Part will have to win the
Nick
next
to
match to
throw
get more
first.
points.
Gotcha. 13 dart hold of throw for Doug Bame.
That's more like it.
Yes.
60.
Uninteresting darts. It's that was always the mantra.
How about
playing.
this? Jim Long, 5-0 up on Joey Lanaugh, who's averaging 97. Jim Long averaging 106.
The man is having a weekend.
$83.
And that would get him tied with Leonard Gates. And then it becomes a leg differential.
$59.
Lindberg trying to do the same. Try to make this a very uninteresting hold of
140.
throw. Stringing together a couple of good ones here.
And just for the record, Jim
45.
Long, even with a 6-0 victory over Joey Lanaugh, would not have the leg differential on Leonard Gates. I did do the math on that. So he's in the same exact driver's seat as he was.
94.
Gates gets that top spot unless Long wins the next match. Otherwise, it goes to Jim Long. And he's the stage 2 at Q School and finishes the very top of the standings after
41. Nick
Masterful.
124.
last 3 weekends of darts.
64. Nick going to take another second here. 48 and 32.
92.
And Long does dispatch Joey Lanaugh. 6-0 victory.
6-0, averaging 90. Oh, smart dart there from
85.
Bame.
Nick require 32.
Trying to leave the big fish, but double 16 for our back-to-back uninteresting legs.
No score.
Not quite just yet.
And unconfirmed, but this is assuming that we were right when we
Nicky
said Gates
require
was
32.
qualified automatically. That does automatically make Jim Long now qualified in one of those top 3 spots. By winning
Either
that
as
match.
the Canadian
Game shot.
champion or third
Nick
place.
Lindberg.
Yes, exactly.
Doug to throw first.
Because that puts him at 108 as well for Gates.
So we see Lindberg does clean up there for
95.
three apiece, and that cork looking more and more decisive as this match goes on. holds of throw continue.
42. 100. 36.
'Bame, no, not necessary to use the 19 route, especially when you hit a 180 with 3:06 left. Great timed 180 from Doug Bame.
95. Doug, you require 126.
Again, does not need to go the 19 route.
$69 to do. Went 45 the last time. Does again, 54. 14 for tops, 18 for double 18. Tops it is.
Yep. 86.
Lindberg way back.
Needed a max to leave a finish. Not going to do that.
60. Doug, you require 40.
Doug now 40 for another
Game
13
shot,
dart
Doug Bame.
hole to throw.
Nick to throw first.
Yeah, great dart.
Yeah, that's back-to-back for Doug on throw, 13 darters. It's a lot of pressure to
85.
throw 12 to break in those positions.
$96.
Reminder, Lindberg needs the victory here to get in that top 16.
24.
Otherwise, I believe those spots are solidified. Jeff Smith, John Part. Which, what a good 15th and 16th.
Yeah. That makes the number 1 and number 2 feel better.
Yeah, exactly.
95.
Leonard Gates, Jim
44.
Long.
2 of the most winningest Canadians in history.
Yep.
$58. 24.
All right, Bame stolen the throw here from Lindberg. And you want to talk about a timed correctly moment to do so.
81.
Only 81. He looks at us like it was our fault. Into the camera.
Yeah, this is spot on timing from
58.
Doug to
59.
make his move. $51.19 to leave double 16, and that's
139.
exactly what Doug Bame does.
Beautiful darts. Now Lindberg, no matter what he hits on dart 3, does not leave a finish.
41. Doug, you require 32.
Yeah, Nick not happy here.
Doug
Game
does hit
shot.
double 8.
Doug
5-3 lead now for Bame.
Doug to throw first.
And he's throwing for the match.
Yeah, another 13 darter. You gotta imagine be a no-brainer for Doug to take this one home.
It's going to be a lot tougher to do 13 darts now.
Yeah, Nick needs to
41.
break, hold, break if he hopes to win this match.
Doug Bame wins this, Continental Cup is all but solidified, depending on invites being accepted.
77. $42.
And right now, Jason Brandon up 2-0 on Stowe Buntz. And you want to talk about implications? That is
44.
massive, as David Cameron, Alex Spellman, and Adam Savada have all made it through that top 16 already. And since there's a 2-point differential there, David
100.
Cameron, depending on the plus minus, Stowe's at 90. David Cameron's at 82. That would put him into that third spot,
47.
potentially.
Yeah, and Stowe, looking at the averages, not playing well.
And Jason Brandon
60.
is.
Yeah, it could be a recipe of disaster there.
60. $140.
Doug's done this a couple of times, mid 200s. Big shot, 180, 140.
68. Doug, you require 118.
Stays there for double 19. 54.
58.
60 when he comes back. How much pressure can Nick put that under?
Not enough.
The answer is
Doug, you
0.
require 60.
So Doug Bame for a 6-3 victory. Not yet. However, he will return as Lindberg's on 162.
$76. Doug, you require 40.
It was a good last start, but
Yeah, I don't think he could have thrown that one any harder if he used both hands. Double 10.
and
Bame
there it
shot.
is. Doug
Match.
Bame,
Doug Bame.
board champion, and makes the quarterfinal. Nick Lindberg falls one match short of the Continental Cup Tour Finals, and that means that John Part and Jeff Smith are in.
They're the guys.
They're the guys.
15 and 16.
Yep. Now just depends on if John Part's going to pass Jeff Smith or not. They're both on 35 points. So that's going to be coming up next.
I was just going to say, we'll get a look directly at that match.
Yeah, we got the 3-time world champion John Part taking on Jason Watt, the bearded dart guy. It's coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Hitcore is the streaming entertainment alternative. Live concerts and comedy? Hitcore has it. Premium high-def audio and video? Hitcore has it. A customizable entertainment experience? Hitcore has that as well. No app? No problem. Set up an account. Decide what you want to watch, buy it, then press play. It's that easy. Hitcore is live and on demand 24/7. Hitcore, where every live event becomes your experience.
Won't you take me for a ride? I will love the feeling of the wind in my hair while it's beating. On the highway down by the sea, we go on and on and on. Listen to us tears go by in the very first sunlight, and we know it has just started. On and on and on. When you close your eyes, do you feel alive? Do you know I'm going crazy for you tonight? The sun's around the corner.
Welcome back. You're watching the CDC Judgment Day, the final event of the 2024 Championship Dart Circuit.
Welcome back to Judgment Day here at the Championship Darts Circuit, weekend number 5, live in Brownsburg, Indiana at the American Legion Post 331 as we conclude the road to the 2024 Continental Cup Tour Finals. This is our top 8 quarterfinal matchup between Darth Maple, 3-time world champion John Part, taking on the bearded dart guy, Jason Watt. I'm Sean Green, joined by my partner in comms, Gordon Dixon. Gordon, John Part has done a lot today in order to get into the Continental Cup Tour Finals. A win here would solidify that spot for sure.
Yeah, and we said it before the last match that both these guys are going to like this position.
Yep.
Jason obviously with a big scalp already with Leonard Gates. He's feeling comfortable, and John Part again knows he's putting up good numbers. We said it yesterday about Savada. You keep putting yourself in good positions, good things are going to happen, and that seems to be what Part's doing here.
And this is a fantastic run for Jason Watt. This is his first quarterfinal in the CDC.
That's surprising.
It is surprising.
Because Jason certainly can string together really good scoring.
There are a ton of players that go from playing to live streaming and doing commentary. He's one of the few that went from live streaming back to playing and playing at a higher level. The bearded dart guy moniker. And now he can never shave.
Quarterfinal 501 single in double L best of 11 between Jason Watt and John Part. Jason to throw first. Game on.
And of course, Darth Maple needs no introduction.
Yeah, 3-time world champion, probably the best North American player.
The most decorated North American player of all time. There's no probably there. No one else even has 2 world championships, so that goes without saying. He's arguably the greatest color commentator of all time in darts. Been doing it since 1995.
There's definitely a history there. Stowe Buntz turning the tables on Jason Brandon, 5-4 now.
And Jason Brandon is the only remaining player in the field that can spoil the top 16 that we have currently said is solidified.
You're including
Yes,
me?
you're in the booth with me. So any idea that's mine is yours, unless you correct it. And since you didn't, there you go.
That's fair.
We have seen those darts from Jason Watt already on stream this weekend, but our first look at him.
Yes.
Keith Way threw those very well.
They certainly preceded him.
You want to talk about implications? Adam Savada, David Cameron going on right now in a quarterfinal battle.
Yeah, this really the first day that we didn't have. Mawson went out early, but some of the big shocks that we've seen over the last couple of days.
Nice 125 from Part, who has averaged well over 97 in a match today. And Stowe Buntz, Jason Brandon going to a last leg decider. Stowe with the start there.
Poor setup shot there from John Part. So 101 for an 18 dart hold of throw. It's in there for the treble. 1 for tops, 9 for double 16s, the route.
Will he come back? Or will Darth Maple taking out the 147? The perfect snooker leg.
Yeah, this would hurt. It's not going to happen, so Watt will come back with 3 clear. And there it is. 1-0, Jason Watt. Spellman 2-0 up on Jim Long. And Stowe Buntz now a double 8 away.
And he hits it. So Stowe Buntz does pull out that match on Jason Brandon. So now the top 16 is confirmed. Unofficially.
Can neither confirm nor deny.
Yes. Jeff Smith and John Part becoming those 15 and 16 seeds. Spellman currently up 2-0 on Jim Long. David Cameron, Adam Savada, 1-1 scoreline. As soon as I said that, Spellman takes a 3-0 lead on Jim Long.
Yeah, getting to the business end of this tournament. These all quarterfinals. Setting up our semifinals.
We will get the semifinal of the winners of Stowe, Buntz, Doug Bame, Alex Bellman, Jim Long. Stream board number 2 will get the semifinal of the winner of this match and the David Cameron, Adam Savada match.
Man, is there a bad setup in there?
No. No, that's what we call a win-win. Part trying to utilize the bull there. We'll come back with 41 remaining.
Jason needs a big triple here. It's not going to happen, so Part's got all the time in the world for this 41 to tie this up. Part chooses double 16. Doesn't go, but no worries.
He will return. No real pressure put on by Watt. John could not be closer to these doubles going in, and that one does find it. So a 1-1 score line. Darth Maple doing a victory lap. Now we'll have to set up some plans for Philadelphia next month. Which is great to see because he's had a real resurgence this year. Average-wise, play-wise. Been throwing well all season long. And so it's really cool to see our 3-time world champion for North America come back and get into our tour finals.
Yeah, be into the mix.
And a huge shout out to Jason Watt making his first quarterfinal appearance in the CDC. We've seen a few players break through some walls
barriers.
this weekend.
Yeah.
It's been great to see. Jason Watt from Vincennes, Indiana. Knox County. Might as well be Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana borderline there.
Yeah, both players right now playing like this is an important match. Little extra grit. I mean, coming into this, Jason Watt averaged 90 in his last match. Surprisingly, 78 in his defeat of Gates. But we just know that the ceiling is high for both these guys. Part with an 82 in the top 16. And a 97 seeing off Jeff Springer. Hopefully Jeff's not watching this. What the heck, man?
Well, I saw Jeff out in the player room after his match ended, and I just shrugged my shoulders at him and did like the, well? And he just goes, well? There's not a whole lot you can do about that. Missing the big target there is Watt. Only one dart now at tops, not going to hit it. Part another outside look.
Yeah, Watt lucky to be in the driver's seat on throw here. Just nothing special coming down the board, but this would hurt. This would be a steal. It's not going to happen. 118, 117 with a dart left should be a big 20.
All right, tops for Watt. It must be nice to be just right at the eye line of the tops. Now it's double 15. Awkward. He drags into the 10, which happy little accident.
Yeah, sets it up. John Park going to need at least one perfect dart here to get a whack.
Does not do so. So reprieve for Watt. The average is definitely a lot to be desired, but I think they're just feeding off each other. Kind of getting a slow start. And double 10 does go in for Watt. 2-1 lead and a hole to throw.
Yeah, both these guys are going to be frustrated. Like, man, if I could just do the thing that I did before.
That one thing that one time. Spellman up 5-0 currently on Jim Long. Which means that Leonard Gates would get the Stage 2 Akio School.
Oh, because he needed to go one more round.
Yep. Tied at 108, and then it's the point differential. And being down 5-0 is not going to help that at all.
Savada takes a 3-2 lead over David Cameron.
That's one of those matches where Stowe Buntz doesn't care who wins that one. It's better if Savada wins, because that's more work that Savada would have to do, but both of them can still jump over top of him into that spot. That's a 140 from Jason Watt.
Yeah, it just brings this leg back into focus.
That was a very interesting sound.
Yeah, it sounded like maybe stem was loose when that dart hit as well.
98 left for Part. Gonna stay up there.
Yeah, see what Part does. Should just stay. Does, leaves the double 19.
Let's go fishing.
Man, this would be huge. He's not gonna get a whack. May go to the bull anyways.
.38 for Part. Going right at it, and I like how aggressive he was. Double 8 does not go. So this is a big moment for Watt to break, potentially.
Yeah, give him a little cushion here in this quarterfinal.
Great first start. Awkward. Gonna have to scoot over.
Good marker, though.
And he hits it.
Oh, doesn't use it at all. Goes bottom corner.
And he breaks the throw of John Part and is now up 3-1. Trying to make it further than the quarterfinal. Long starting the comeback, 5-1.
I was just about to say, Spellman allows Long, out of respect, a leg. There he is.
Great darts from Watt.
It's amazing what that breathing room does.
Spellman does win 6-1. So Leonard Gates, stage 2 of Q School automatically. And for everyone that's going to Q School, that is not music to your ears.
Yeah, he's going to be there on the business end of that qualification. Setup shot here from Watt on 187.
Not a whole lot. A couple trebles here from Part will put some pressure on. And he does that. Only 95. I thought that was 135. And does not start on the 18s on 128.
Yeah, mistake there. Doesn't find a trouble regardless, but can't take legs off. Part doesn't pressure as much as he would have hoped. So 72 for a hold of throw and a 3-leg lead.
Tops. And he pins it. Jason Watt now up 4-1.
Yeah, playing with a little fire there, but gets the job done in the end.
And Adam Savada is up 5-3 on David Cameron, averaging 98. And that would end David Cameron's nightmare of a weekend, honestly.
Yeah, to throw a 9-darter and have a nightmare weekend. Absolutely incredible.
He was in the driver's seat heading into the weekend to make the World Darts Championship. It's kind of the only way that you can really
No, I don't.
describe it.
I don't disagree with the description at all.
And honestly, let's call this what this is. How impressive is it? He's won 2 titles this season. He's made multiple finals, and he's not even going to qualify in the top 3. That tells you just how competitive this season has been.
Well, he does draw one back, so Savada with the throw to close it out. But if Cameron can put in a big leg, he would be favorite in the decider. Lot of ifs there, but can't write off David Cameron just yet.
And Stowe Buntz, Doug Bame about to do battle on our out there in the hall as well.
They're going to do battle in the hall?
In the dart hall. Not the hallway. John Part on 60. Watt way back on 214. Can pressure with another treble. Minimum pressure. Tops to stop the bleeding. That's awkward now. But he finds it anyway. 3-time world champ. Pins tops. 4-2 scoreline.
Yeah, just a hold of throw though. This probably a must-win leg for John Part. Try to keep Jason Watt from going one away. Break hold puts him back on level pegging. Adam Savada with throw, looking at 72 to put David Cameron out, and he 2 darts it. 6-4. Adam Savada takes out David Cameron to end.
Yep, that ends his chance.
World Championship chances. He cannot get even 3rd place.
Nope.
At this point.
So we have one spot still up for grabs. It's Stowe, Buntz, Alex Spellman, Adam Savada going for that 3rd spot. Stowe, Buntz taking on Doug Bame. That's happening out there in the dart hall. Top 16. Pretty much solidified for the Continental Cup, with John Part sneaking into that 16th spot. And if I'm not mistaken, which I'm pretty sure I'm not, that also qualifies him for Cross-Border Darts Challenge.
As in top 6 Canadians?
Yep, as in the top 6 Canadians. Another one of those. Ooh, would have left tops. Biggest checkout on stream this weekend was a 161 so far.
Yep, Gary Mawson.
Yep.
And then threatened another one on stream as well.
The very next match had the bull shot. Part does leave a finish, but Watt on 60.
Yeah, to go one away from a semifinal.
Beautifully done there from Jason Watt, bearded dart guy.
So the man that gets into his first quarterfinal is now one leg away from his first semifinal as well.
And will defeat a 3-time world champion in the process of doing so. Nothing wrong with that. Actually, bit of a fun fact is that Jason Watt's son, Ashton, does technically have a CDC tour card as well. DPIN finalist last season. And the winner, James Haraway, did not accept the tour card, so Ashton did. Huge shout out to Ashton and Jax, probably watching Dad at home.
Troublous visit there for John Part. Jason Watt looking to pounce.
Oh, he's doing that.
Whew. You do not want Jason Watt pouncing on you.
Oh. No, I don't know if you can tell. He's every bit of at least 6'8".
6 foot tomorrow.
He could be playing for the Colts right now, let's put it that way, as a left tackle. 161 left. Would have been the best tee-up of all time if we talked about it right before it happened.
87 left, down to the 17s. Yeah, great setup shot. 36 to do. Can John Part finish the 102 to keep his bid alive for a CDC title?
Going with the 417s for double 17. That was an interesting route.
Yeah, I was going to say, the math was right.
Yep.
I didn't understand the shot, but the math was right.
Yep. Double 18 for Watt. Yeah, I feel like all that talk had to throw him off a little bit.
Well, and that's another reason why I was confused on why he would, even embark on that. If the guy wanted to leave 34, let him leave 34.
Oh, and double 4 doesn't go in. And even Part knows the moniker of nobody misses double 4, so he's a bit upset about that.
Well, we get another whack at it here. Jason Watt trying to walk this in to finish off this match.
And you have a semifinalist. It is Jason Watt, the bearded dart guy. How about them apples?
Yeah. John Park finding the funny side of that exchange. Yeah, job done into his first semifinal. So good run for Jason Watt. Continues. Some scrappy averages, but the man is there. Stowe Buntz 2-0 up on Doug Bame in our final quarterfinal. So that's semifinal will be coming up here shortly. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, you're going to catch all the action that we have remaining here at the CDC Judgment Day. We are going to get the winner of the Stowe Buntz Doug Bame match to take on Alex Spellman in our semifinal. The other semifinal is set. Jason Watt, Adam Savada. Savada trying to make another final this season, or this weekend. So stay tuned. We'll be back with more from Judgment Day right after this.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Hitcore is the streaming entertainment alternative. Live concerts and comedy? Hitcore has it. Premium high-def audio and video? Hitcore has it. A customizable entertainment experience? Hitcore has that as well. No app? No problem. Set up an account, decide what you want to watch, buy it, then press play. It's that easy. Hitcore is live and on demand 24/7. Hitcore. where every live event becomes your experience.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at azdarts today.
Hitcore is the streaming entertainment alternative. Live concerts and comedy? Hitcore has it. Premium high-def audio and video? Hitcore has it. A customizable entertainment experience? Hitcore has that as well. No app? No problem. Set up an account, decide what you want to watch, buy it, then press play. It's that easy. Hitcore is live and on demand 24/7. Hitcore, where every live event becomes your experience.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Hitcore is the streaming entertainment alternative. Live concerts and comedy? Hitcore has it. Premium high-def audio and video? Hitcore has it. A customizable entertainment experience? Hitcore has that as well. No app? No problem. Set up an account, decide what you want to watch, buy it, then press play. It's that easy. Hitcore is live and on demand 24/7. Hitcore, where every live event becomes your experience.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Hitcore is the streaming entertainment alternative. Live concerts and comedy? Hitcore has it. Premium high-def audio and video? Hitcore has it. A customizable entertainment experience? Hitcore has that as well. No app? No problem. Set up an account, decide what you want to watch, buy it, then press play. It's that easy. Hitcore is live and on demand 24/7. Hitcore, where every live event becomes your experience.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Won't you take me for a ride? I will love the feeling of the wind in my hair while it's beating. On the highway down by the sea, we go on and on and on. Listen to us tears go by in the very first sunlight, and we know it has just started. On and on. When you close your eyes, do you feel alive? Do you know I'm going crazy for you tonight?
Welcome back. You're watching the CDC Judgment Day, the final event of the 2024 Championship Dart Circuit.
It's Judgment Day. Welcome back to Championship Dart Circuit weekend number 5, live in Brownsburg, Indiana at the American Legion Post 331 as we continue to conclude the road to the Continental Cup Tour Finals. I'm Sean Green, joined by Gordon Dixon. Gordon, this is our semifinal bout, and a lot of implications on the line here. Stowe Buntz, Alex Spellman. Stowe Buntz currently in the 3rd spot for the World Championship. If he wins this match, he's in. If he loses this match, he's going to have to sweat something.
Yeah, this is well, we've got 3 matches left.
Yep.
We've got one running over on the other stream board, Watt versus Savada, and whatever that mix mash of finalists is going to be, is we're going to be in for a treat.
Yeah, actually, I know the whole entire thing. You ready?
Yep, lay it on me.
Okay, so implications. If Stowe Buntz wins this match right now, he is in.
Done.
World Dart Championship spot is his, locked in. If Alex Spellman wins, he will need to win the final, no matter what, in order to solidify his spot. So this match is great. He needs to win this one, but the next one's what's important to him overall. In the next match, or in the other streaming board, if Jason Watt wins, then Alex Spellman, if he wins, he's in. If he loses, Stowe Buntz gets the spot. If Adam Savada wins in that last one, and Alex Spellman wins this one, the winner of that
They
gets
will
the
actually
3rd spot.
play
Yep.
for the spot.
It is a play and in.
66.
Whew.
A one-match shootout.
Whew. These boys already off and running.
They're not going to do the mess around. Stowe Buntz, Alex Spellman, both of them looking to make their way back to the World Darts Championship. Stowe Buntz in if he wins. This is our first look at the Neon Nightmare this entire weekend.
Yeah. Interesting that we haven't gotten a look at him thus far. But honestly, this weekend has been, I'm not going to say it's strange. We've had a couple of people that have already won, and the same person in the final twice.
Yep.
But it has been at least a little off from some of the normal names that we see on the stream time and time again for the CDC. We've got 9 matches between these two.
Wow.
6-3 the scoreline to Stowe. But most recently in 2024, Alex Spellman defeating Stowe Buntz 7-4 in the finals to take the title in event 11. Average is about the same, about 90 apiece.
Yep.
Over the course of their entanglements.
Our first look at Sarah Stolina's doing the chalking in this one, the semifinal battle. Stowe Buntz, a break a throw opportunity early on here, tops. And it's 1-0 Stowe. Death taxes and Stowe Buntz hitting tops. The Neon Nightmare.
And Alex Bellman motioning up.
Yep.
That's another guarantee.
Yes. 25. His version of the pump it up. He also does enjoy swiping left as well.
140.
He's married, right?
I don't know which one is which. On like the positive or negative.
Did I just expose myself?
He either turns down everyone or he's accepting everyone. I don't know which one it is. I'm unfamiliar with the swipe right, swipe left.
Good man.
Thank you.
180.
Nice 180 there from Spellman.
Spellman coming alive against the darts. Oh, but here comes Stowe Buntz.
174. Doesn't leave a finish. And that is going to be pressure no matter what on Spellman. But an opportunity.
63.
This to break right back. Not going to happen.
Treble 19, treble 20 for double 18 goes in the treble 1, so only 31. Not quite the setup shot he would have been hoping for. Double 16 though. Oh, trying to snatch it away from Spellman. Spellman with a lot of work still to do here. That makes it easier. Double 18.
One dart left in hand.
57.
Oh no. So Stowe to take a 2-0 lead. And he does so. The Neon Nightmare. Up 2 early in this race to 7 semifinal. CDC Judgment Day, and there's not much more judgment than this.
Yeah, no, this is just back-to-back matches for Stowe. Or I'm sorry, for Spellman. That means so much. And he doesn't even have a leg on the board in the first one.
Yep. And Stowe, of course, scoring on those 19s. He does that better than anyone on tour.
58.
And Savada taking a 5-3 lead over on the other board. Trying to set up another final for himself.
And that's a 133 again for Stowe. Yeah, Savada running this one, doing all of his job. But Stowe right now doing his as well.
105.
Nice use of the bull. Gets him to a 1-triple finish.
By the way, confirmed top 16 does include Jeff Smith and John Part. So John Part gets that last spot. Great setup from Stowe to leave tops.
Yeah, good shot there. Picking and choosing what double he wants to throw at.
100.
Have you noticed Spellman's not really setting like he typically does when he throws? He's kind of just doing a draw back and draw forward for the most part. He typically will pause and do each dart like that. Right now, it's barely setting.
96. 76. One over the top for double 8. Oh, and he
43.
see the frustration. Spellman's one
Game shot.
I have to think that he knows exactly what's going on here. You see the snarl back behind there. Not at Stowe, obviously, but to himself.
72.
I love the Stowe miss, the smile he does every time.
100.
Stowe also really good at switching from the bottom back up to the top. You see it right there.
Yeah, Spellman just not stringing them together as we normally see with big shots. For in that other semifinal, 5-4 to Adam Savada.
Yeah, and you want to talk about someone who's earned it today, right? He's played 3 matches. He's averaging 96 for the tournament.
Savada?
Yes.
Yeah. That's not surprising.
No. I mean, it's a huge average, though, for an entire tournament here on the CDC.
78.
Stowe an 84.5. Spellman 88. Obviously way below that right now. And in major trouble if this 112 goes. It's going to get a shot. Oh, just on the inside. Must go for Spellman.
Yeah, this is a big shot here. Gets him a break back. Beautiful first dart. Double top.
Game shot.
Does it in 2. 14 dart break a throw for Spellman.
Yeah, what a big time to come up with that break a throw. Two breaks down, couldn't afford
100.
to let Stowe hold again.
I do love every time it seems like Stowe shows up. Not only, of course, does he have new DJD jerseys for his Neon Nightmares, but he ends up with more sponsors on both sides, too, which is a good sign. Continues to add those up.
95.
Both gentlemen 33% on the double so far.
99. 88.
Good last, but Spellman in the driver's seat going first here. Looks like he's going to set it up well.
100.
Yeah, starting to find it is Spellman. The Jackal from Fuquay-Varina, North Carolina, taking on the man from Virginia Beach.
140.
Yeah, great shot. Bring it back close. Spellman, Shanghai.
Not going to do it.
60.
Now 6-4 to Savada over another semifinal. 1 leg away.
56.
Yep, Adam Savada's going to, if he wins the match, immediately show up to become an Alex Spellman fan. Because I can tell you for a fact, he definitely knows where he is standing. And that's a 171 from Stowe Buntz. Stowe Buntz still continues to power score.
Yeah, great leg on throw here. 190 after 6.
I'm going to continue to give Jason Watt props. Obviously, he's the outlier of the other 3 that are battling for this World Championship spot, but to make his first quarterfinal today and now his first semifinal, and he is battling right now with Savada, who is the hottest person on tour right now.
$61 to do. Good dart. 36 when he comes back. Spellman going to want to try to heap on the pressure here.
43.
It doesn't happen. Stowe Buntz to go 2 clear again.
Ooh, 34. And he doesn't have to shoot at it. He does anyway. And he pins it. He was like, I might as well. 4-2 lead now for Buntz. That one, the most aggressive pump it up.
Yeah, Spellman running out of legs here.
Yeah, and he knows that too.
Let off there from Stowe.
And this is much better. That's a 180 from Alex Spellman. Spellman only 1 break down. Continuing to throw in some perfect darts.
121.
We're not going to worry about that last little guy.
That little guy, I wouldn't worry about that little guy. Yeah, 129 doesn't have to go. Stowe way out of bounds on this one. Ooh, but it may. Good
Masterful
look
darts.
at it. Good look at it.
He will be back with 24 to make it a 4-3 score line.
And Adam Savada closes out the other semifinal with a 12-dart finish. 7-5. To your point, hats off to Jason Watt, as we also see right there in front of us, Alex Spellman reel one back.
A 13-darter. Stowe continuing to power score on the 19s. Adam Savada, Stowe Buntz. Alex Spellman, who is going to get that World Championship spot? Stowe Buntz in the driver's seat. If he wins this match, he will be looking for his 3rd C2C title this year. And it would be a victory lap if he does so. because winning this match will qualify him for the World Darts Championship at Ali Pali in London in December.
What a nice cherry on top for these guys.
60.
Just speaks to one of the many benefits we're starting to see from consistent CDC play and the partnerships that they have attracted and cultivated.
Yes, huge shout out to Professional Darts Corporation.
100.
And our principals for connecting that partnership. Tops for a 5-3 lead for Buntz. Double 10.
Game shot.
And it goes in. 5-3 Stowe Buntz leads. 2 legs away from the Ali Pali stage.
Yeah, 15 darter. Going to take 12 to break it.
Who is going to join Leonard Gates and Jim Long as North American representatives at the Ali Pali?
95.
Spellman still a breakdown. Needs to make something happen on Stowe's throw.
44.
But he's got to hold his own first, and that's a bad start. Good little gamesmanship out of Spellman.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That's just not how he plays at all. The last thing he's concerned about is doing anything like that.
Here comes Stowe.
100.
135. Takes the darts here.
$60. $59.
Good board management. Leaves Shanghai. Gotta think he needs another.
100.
Stowe Buntz to go one leg away from the final and the Ali Pali. Double top.
Oh. Will he be back? Spellman must go.
Yeah, another break of throw.
Not going to.
Not gonna happen. The double break incoming for Stowe Buntz.
Game shot.
And Stowe Buntz is one leg away from the Ali Pali stage. And a return trip for the Neon Nightmare.
Yeah, big ask. That forces Spellman to win all 4 of the legs left in this match.
121.
These are the 2 most recent Continental Cup champions battling it out right here. And that's a 180 from Spellman to start against the throw. If you want to start the comeback, you got to start it there.
Yeah, just dragging it low there on the third dart. The cheeky smile from Stowe as the first one goes into the treble 1.
It was a cheeky smile because that meant that he couldn't leave a finish.
43.
And this is reaching the end game.
Yeah, it was always going to be a lot. But Stowe
139.
just really putting an exclamation point on this one.
24 away
134.
from the Alley Pally stage. Stowe Buntz. He knew as soon as he released that third dart it missed. Spellman now a chance at 100.
Seen him two dart 97. It's not going to be quite that clean. Oh, he gets a shot. Double top. Drags it low.
Is that the last dart?
We've already seen a double 17. And there's a double 3.
Double 3 is the key to the Alley Pally stage for Stowe Buntz. The Neon Nightmare wraps up the number 3 seed in the Continental Cup, which means he has the spot. Congratulations, Stowe.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. I know he wanted another whack at the World Championships. He kind of proved himself in the Grand Slam, and then just didn't do what he needed to there in the Alley Pally stage, and he's going to get another whack at it, which is awesome.
So the storylines on Judgment Day are set. We have our 3 going to the Alley Pally. It's Leonard Gates, Jim Long, Stowe Buntz. They came into today needing to defend those positions. They do so very well. Leonard Gates also going to stage 2 of Q School automatically if he does decide to enter. Congratulations to him. And top 16 is also confirmed for the Continental Cup. Getting in that last spot is John Part, 3-time world champion. Had to do so with a top 8 finish today. Congratulations to him. And our final will be coming up. It is a victory lap for Stowe Buntz, but it also is a chance for Adam Savada to get his second title this season and second this weekend. Will it be the hottest guy in darts so far, or will it be the guy who just earned his spot at the Alley Pally stage? Stay tuned. We'll have that answer for you on Judgment Day right after this.
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years, and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today. Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Won't you take me for a ride? I will love the feeling of the wind in my hair while speeding. On the highway down by the sea, we go on and on and on. Listen to us tears go by in the very first sunlight, and we know it has just started. On and on. When you close your eyes, do you feel alive? Do you know I'm going crazy for you tonight?
Let me tell you about A to Z Darts. We're a specialty dart store with over 10,000 different products. We create in-depth videos and blogs to help improve your game and showcase our products. We give helpful advice on how to practice darts, the fundamentals of form and mechanics, and how to make better decisions when purchasing your darting equipment. Whether you're brand new or a seasoned player, we try to provide fun and informative content. I'm Jen, the creative director for A to Z Darts. I've been playing for over 10 years and I've traveled the world competing in and promoting the sport. This is Will. He runs our live streaming company, USA Darts, and travels the globe as well to broadcast major darting events and interview PDC players alike. You'll find over 2,000 different sets of darts on our website. Guessing right now you're pretty interested in our resources? Learn about form, throwing mechanics, practice routines, scoring and grouping, checkout methods, cricket strategy, and much more. Visit a-zdarts.com to take advantage of our blog or follow us on social media at AZDarts today.
Won't you take me for a ride? I will love the feeling of the wind in my hair while speeding. On the highway down by the sea, we you close your eyes? Do you feel alive? Do you know I'm going crazy for you tonight? The sun's around the corner.
Hitcore is the streaming entertainment alternative. Live concerts and comedy? Hitcore has it. Premium high-def audio and video? Hitcore has it. A customizable entertainment experience? Hitcore has that as well. No app? No problem. Set up an account, decide what you want to watch, buy it, then press play. It's that easy. Hitcore is live and on demand 24/7. Hitcore, where every live event becomes your experience.
Welcome back. You're watching the CDC Judgment Day, the final event of the 2024 Championship Darts Circuit.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment we've all been waiting for, CDC Judgment Day, comes down to this. The final here in Brownsburg, Indiana at American Legion Post 331. And it features Stowe Buntz, who just got himself qualified at the Alexander Palace stage in London in December. He's going to do battle against Adam Savada, the Reaper. who already won on Friday evening, trying to get a second title. I'm Sean Green, joined by Gordon Dixon. Gordon, we have a doozy here in the final.
Yeah, I was glad to hear you said as soon as that match was over, there wasn't any kind of actual victory lap for Stowe. Went right back to the practice board and continued to warm up because in my head, this is Savada's to lose just because adrenaline dump, basically job done. Not that that money's not important to Stowe Buntz, and there's still some on the table to be won here. But excellent mindset, excellent to hear that. But yeah, you're absolutely right. The way both of these men have been playing, we should be in for a exchange of holds and maybe some big finishing being the difference in this man.
I feel like this might be a type of situation where we have 100-plus averages. I feel like that could be brewing here. Stowe, yes, the adrenaline dump, right? But it could be a very loose adrenaline dump where he just is on fire because he can be. Now, there's no more pressure. The weight's all off the shoulders. And for Adam Savada, same thing. The weight's all off the shoulders. And now for him, it's just, hey, let's see if we can win this thing. And we've seen how he's played today. His average is over 94 for the entire tournament. He should be able to still kind of keep that same form here in this final. So I'm expecting fireworks.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have a good match. I can't imagine either one of these guys at this stage. Savada, if you're worried about travel expenses and stuff like that, that was kind of put aside on Friday after the W. So yeah, both these players should be loose, ready to go. Not a lot of pressure other than trying to put another W on the board.
You can see David Garfinkel, DJD himself. He's going to chalk this final. He just wanted to be the man in the room that's taller than Stowe Buntz and Adam Savada.
First, game on.
All right. He yelled just first.
140.
Game on as he was throwing his first dart. Didn't affect him at all. Still goes right to the power scoring on the 19s.
95.
Yeah, we did. We got fed some numbers from the wonderful Mark L.
Good old Mark Lacombe.
We've got 1,533 180s for the season.
Nice.
Coming into the match for these two players, Savada had 40 180s for the weekend. Buntz with 15. Obviously with an asterisk for a man that throws 19s.
Yeah, his almost better number 60. Is 170 pluses.
$95.
This weekend alone, 344. Which is a pile. That is a lot for 3 events.
If you are just joining us,
62.
The spots are all wrapped up, and now this is just who's going to win Judgment Day.
Yeah, all of the
double 8.
The dust has settled.
Game shot in the first leg.
And
Adam
the finish.
1 for 1 for Adam Savada on the doubles.
Throw first. Game on. 47.
15 darter and a hole to throw.
Yeah, and an opening straight away. Stowe doesn't find it.
140.
And a 140 from Savada. Talked to Doug Bame yesterday, who had to play Savada. He said his first start, every single time, treble 20. It was just every time, treble 20, like that, treble 20. He goes, it was just impossible to really stay with him scoring wise.
121.
That's a 1-2-1. He needs to work on that third dart.
Yeah, first 9 average 104. Which, absolutely incredible. Wayne Martle calls them
85.
first dart merchants, just meaning that they can follow that that first dart so well. Savada definitely fallen into
58.
that category on a lot of accounts. Not able to find it to start the combination here. 85, 40 when he comes back. 115 scored.
115.
Just an absolutely gorgeous setup. Stowe's laughing because he's, of course, going to hit the trebles now.
133.
So Savada, a huge opportunity for a 13-dart break a throw. Double 10 goes in. It's
Adam
14
Savada.
darters, but that'll work.
Third leg. Adam to throw first. Game on.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
No, not bad at all, especially when your opponent is 0 for 0.
I appreciate you not commenting on how I delivered that
140.
information.
It was gorgeous. Mixture of Fergie and Jesus.
117.
Now we're starting to bang heads here a little bit.
100.
Savada only goes 140, 100 in those first 6 darts.
133.
They're both 2 trebles a turn right now. Again, first dart.
100.
Yeah, he'll be disappointed with that because the first dart was in there. Stowe straight away again. 171.
171.
Leaves 70. Leaves 80.
$125.
And there's going to be some pressure on it.
Look at this.
Oh.
It's the break.
Beautiful. 2-darter.
Game.
11 dart break a throw
Stowe
from Stowe
Buntz.
Buntz.
Fourth leg. Stowe to throw first.
Yeah, sitting
Game
on
on.
36. Stowe breaks. What a standard. We thought we might. And 3 legs in,
100.
we were right.
Yes.
140.
My goodness. The level of play from these two gentlemen in the final are showing exactly why they're here in this murderer's row of competition.
Yeah, no, this is what the CDC has become, especially on its highest level.
140.
140, 140 from Savada.
Seen it time and time again. You can get through the first couple of rounds, 60s, 70s, but there's really nowhere to hide once you get top 8 semifinal, final. You got to be in the 80s, 90s, and these guys just taking it to another level.
105.
Utilizes that bull nicely. Fishing. It's on. He's going to catch the big one. Oh, just on the outside.
So to answer the 11 dart break, oh, he's not going to get a dart at it. Smiles from Savada.
That was Stowe Buntz-esque.
Yeah, not able to find a treble in the first 2 darts, which may be the first turn of the game that he hasn't.
Game shot in the fourth leg.
And we are tied
Buntz.
back up.
Fifth leg.
At
Adam
2
to throw
apiece.
First. Game on.
Stowe Buntz 2 for 2 on the doubles. That one a 14 dart hold.
140.
And again, 140 start from Savada.
$98.
For those of you just joining us, again, the storylines have been written They are carved into stone. The top 3 going to the Alexander Palace
100.
is going to be Leonard Gates, Jim Long, and Stowe Buntz. The Neon Nightmare right here.
Right now, he's the
135.
triple 19's worst nightmare.
Savada reaping in the 20s.
125.
Again, day job for Adam Savada. Funeral home.
98.
Does every process of that, so this is nothing for him. 85. Stowe's
66.
trying to go fishing again.
Yeah, just missed this the last time.
Gonna get a look again. And that time he reels in the big fish.
Stowe Buntz.
Stowe
6
Buntz,
legs.
and
Go
it's
to
a break of
first.
throw.
Game on.
12 dart break of throw. Look at the standard.
The recipe was there for something like this,
85.
and so far, so good.
$60.
Yeah, the Neon Nightmare showing why he will be one of our representatives across the pond at the
97.
World Championships. Savada down the leg, averaging 105.
95.
Absolutely staggering.
83.
Both of them scoring extremely well, both of them finishing extremely well.
85.
Yeah, we've had 2 missed darts at a double in this match, 1 from each thus far.
96.
Great 96 from Stowe leaves. The first look, 140. Savada, another one of those. Gets another one of those.
140.
Yeah, big setup.
Pressure.
Still find 2 more trebles to get to a double. Not this time.
60.
So Savada's turn to try to steal in 15.
Should get a dart.
Yeah, shot is on. Treble 11 for double 14. Single 11 for bull.
And he hits the bull shot
Game
right
shot on the
back.
6th leg. Adam Savada.
We get the big fish in the last
7th
leg to
leg.
break the
Adams
throw.
will throw
That one, a
first.
bull shot for the 1-2-1. 15 dart break. The
on.
averages, both of them over a ton. Savada, 106.5.
Yeah, and we're not even halfway done.
First of 7 legs here in the final.
95.
CDC Judgment Day, and this is a victory lap for the entire tour season before our Continental Cup. Philadelphia,
59.
October 18th and 19th. Get tickets. Go to champdarts.com for all that information. And you want to get them now. Both these gentlemen will be there.
140.
And, yes, it is a pleasure to see both these gentlemen play live.
It's going to be a doozy.
$133.
Also, you can see 3-time world champion John Part.
Also qualifying today.
96.
Yeah, the
World Tour finalist Jeff Smith.
139.
the greatest senior dart player of all time, senior tour player of all time, and Leonard Gates.
$60.
Yeah, here's the rundown for the Continental Cup for those of you tuning in at home wanting to potentially check into that. Actually, I'm going to give it to you after
53.
Savada gets a look at this 110.
course it's on. It only took one triple to get there. Oh, he's
70.
just on the outside.
Missed his second double. And it might hurt. Tops for a break.
Oh, he drags
97.
it down.
Hold a throw for
Game shot of
Savada.
the 7th leg. Adam Savada. 8th leg. Stowe to throw first. Game on.
I believe that's our first leg over 15 in this match.
99.
I believe that you are correct. But here's that rundown. Continental Cup. Now, they have to accept the invites. So this is not set in stone, but this is those that have qualified. Leonard Gates, Jim Long, Stowe
100.
Buntz, David Cameron, Alex Bellman, Adam Savada, Jake Taylor, Jake Womack, Gary Mawson, Jeff Springer, Doug Bame, Steve Warnock, Joey Lenaw, Larry Butler, Jeff Smith, and John Part.
55.
Whew. There is not a bad name amongst those names, I can tell you that much. You want to see them live? ChampDarts.com.
180.
And that's a 180 from Adam Savada.
Yeah, we're watching the pinnacle of North American darts here.
100.
These guys putting on a show, leg on leg.
$57. $95.
95. Great last start to leave a finish. Savada 164. We've seen the 170. We are not going to see the 164. But a big treble, which he does not
56.
get, would have made him favorite for the leg. Now Stowe.
Yeah, even if he doesn't take it out, big setup shot. Going to put some pressure on 108, but it's not going
44.
to happen this time.
Big moment. It's on.
19 for double 16.
76.
Same thing, Stowe Buntz to hold.
It's on.
Was there any question? Oh, my.
$90.
To break.
And it is
Game
a
shot of the
break.
8th leg.
16
Savada.
dart break, a throw for Adam Savada.
9th leg. Adam to throw first. Game on.
5 for 7 on doubles.
Yeah, so hold here. We'll have our first
140.
three-leg cushion.
And again,
96.
Savada averaging 104, Stowe 97. Back in the treble 20s.
140.
Great shot from Adam Savada.
It's almost unlucky he doesn't get 180s.
Just putting on a clinic here.
171.
And that's a 171 from Stowe Buntz.
This is one of those you don't want it to end. Can we play
100.
first to 25?
Yeah. I'm in.
$139.
Great darts from Stowe. Savada, the 1-2-1. Needs the treble 17. Not going to get it, so Stowe's going to get a look to break right back at 95.
97.
Yeah.
And he should get a dart at double 19 after the first.
This is an important shot. Oh, I like this.
Yep. Double
Oh,
5.
Oh,
85.
and he's just high. So 24 to go one leg away from his second title of the weekend.
$12.
Reprieve.
Yeah, clap of the hands there. The break back on. for Stowe, double 5.
3 for double 1.
No score.
And he doesn't get it.
Throws it away. And for another leg, just over the 15 mark.
And it goes in.
He's
Adam
on the ninth
Savada,
leg.
one leg away
Adam
from
Savada.
another title.
10th leg. Stowe to throw first. Game on.
He's been the best player
95.
this season. Or today, sorry, this season. Not this season. That was Leonard Gates.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a couple arguments to be
Yes,
made against
yeah.
that.
Points tell a different story.
133.
But you want to talk about a dream season for Savada anyway. U.S. Darts Masters qualifier. Potential 2-time winner
45.
this season. I believe it wraps up the 4 seed for him as well.
91.
Do you know if there's any
92.
ambition to play Q School?
I do not know that answer. I would say that after a year like this,
140.
there's no doubt in my mind that he probably should think about it.
$60. Correction, 45.
Stowe corrects for less. You always got to appreciate when that happens. Savada's going to a lot of pressure on the 136, of course.
139.
Wouldn't expect anything else. It's not going to go. Stowe Buntz qualifies for Ali Pally. He would like to win the title, but it might go to Adam Savada. Double 12 for another title. And he gets it.
Game.
Two-time
Shot.
champion.
End the match.
This weekend, Adam Savada.
Adam Savada.
Weekend number 5 in Judgment Day goes to the Reaper. And I don't think there's a more fitting dart nickname for that.
No, this is a big step for Adam Savada to do it match after match, tournament after tournament, all 3. It took something kind of special yesterday to knock him off, and event 14 winner, event 12 winner. Had a shot at the Ali Pally spot. Had Stowe not come through in his semifinal. Absolutely incredible weekend for this man.
Which, let's talk about it. Big shout out to Stowe Buntz. Had to make the final today in order to solidify his spot. Does that.
Made the final.
Yep. And did his job there. He's going to be disappointed with the way that match went, but Adam Savada honestly earned every second of that, averaged over 100 to do so. I'm impressed with Savada. I'm impressed with Stowe. And what a great Judgment Day. We couldn't have asked for better storylines to be kind of wrapped up. Obviously, you got to talk about those players that just missed out and kind of how bad this day ends up being for those players.
Yeah, we had some play on
disappointing.
the other end of that. So, yeah, we had people jockeying for 15 and 16 spots for Continental Cup. We had someone that probably came into the weekend expecting to play at Ali Pally.
Yes.
That's not going to in David Cameron. So yeah, there's always 2 sides to each of these stories.
Yep. But Judgment Day prevails, and it goes Leonard Gates, Jim Long, Stowe Buntz, and John Part ends up being the main benefactors of that, except for Adam Savada, who ends up winning the entire the title of this. So big victory for him. Listen, we're going to have that interview with Adam Savada live right after the match, or right after our stream ends on Facebook and on all of our social media platforms, so check those out. A huge congratulations to Adam Savada for not only winning the CDC Judgment Day, but also winning the Win More Darts Masters on Friday. Huge shout-out to our champion, Jacob Womack, for winning the DJD Ruckus at the Crossroads last night. Again, congratulations to Leonard Gates, Jim Long, Stowe Buntz, and, of course, John Part for getting into the Continental Cup Tour Finals. Gordon, it's been a pleasure. I've enjoyed every second with you, buddy, as always.
Yeah, it was a great weekend. The CDC events are some of the most fun to commentate because we're not only seeing the highest level of North American darts, but we're also seeing the opportunities that those darts are creating for these players.
Yep, and wrapped it up nice and tidy like a bow. So we'll be back in action for the Continental Cup Tour Finals, October 18th and 19th. You can get tickets. Go to champdarts.com. Live in person, you can see all of those players that we just mentioned. It's going to be a fantastic, fantastic weekend in Philly. Cheesesteaks for days, so that's always a win. But man, it was a pleasure, and that wraps up the tour. Now let's get to those Continental Cup Tour Finals. From Peter Cetera, L. David Irete, Jeff Good, Anthony Eugenia, and the rest of the CDC staff, thank you so much for tuning in with us. I hope you guys have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will see you in a month.